Like, that's awesome.
Ooh.
That's very beautiful, man.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Yeah, that's...
I've never even told that story before, but it's funny. You guys are asking some pretty great questions.
Do the kids still use the word hype? Like, is that the new word? Like, are we getting hype still?
We're still getting hype, still getting lit. That song is, that's OP. It's OP. It's overpowered. Dab, dab, dab.
Fantastic. Well, without any further ado, we are so honored to welcome to the stream at this time the one and only Lukas Rossi.
Hello, hello. What's up?
What's up, Lukas? How you doing?
Thank you for having me. I love my boys. That Icarus Bell shit. That's hype. That is, you know, we're talking about like words that people still use or don't use. What about groovy?
Hell yeah.
Absolutely groovy.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Chilling in the groove, man.
Fucking I just say delish.
Delish, groovy. I feel like I need a word now. I have to come up with a word. But Lukas, thank you so much for joining us. This is awesome. You know what? I kind of wanted to start by asking about your involvement with Icarus Bell, because I believe that you guys worked together in some capacity. Was it on the song Vultures?
Yeah, a lot of tracks actually, man. I went down there and I hung with the boys. Matt's just a sweetheart, dude, and we just immersed ourselves in songs and ideas, and I think we came up with some awesome stuff, you know. And it, you know, as you can hear, I mean, Matt's he's a maniac like me. Like, let's do another song. Let's do another song. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. I didn't even come out of the vocal booth. I just like sweating, just fucking like a beer, right back in. You know what I mean? And
you were grooving.
Just keep it rolling.
Yeah. Keep going. Even if they're in the booth, they're like, that take your shit. I'm like, I know. Do it again.
That's amazing. And I love Matt's studio, Orb Studios in Austin, Texas. It is absolutely beautiful. Really good vibes there, you know?
Video games and shit. I'm fucking playing like a Galaga. Like, fuck yeah, I'll be in the studio in a minute, bitch.
I got the high score.
Yeah, it was so rad, dude. Wonderful time I have, man. Great dudes.
Awesome. Hell yeah. Well, one of the things that we always like kind of ask musicians, obviously we're living in this crazy alternate reality of a world right now. Yeah. So what has making music been like for you during this crazy alternate quarantine time?
Yeah, outstanding. Actually, it's kind of like a parallel world, if you may. It's weird because we've been all. You're a musician yourself, dude. So like we've been like, that's what you do. You make music, you rehearse, you get on the road, and you try and not suck. You know what I mean? But now the world is like, there's no bullshit. You plug in, like my shows, I play on stage it usually every couple weeks, and you plug in an acoustic guitar with a mic, literally like where I'm sitting, no theatrics, just the music, and you find out if you sink or swim. You know, I love it, and I get to actually like be more interactive with the fans and everybody, and it's so awesome because, you know, when you're on tour and fucking security guards are like, oh no, back up, that's bullshit. I hated that. I always have. I like to like be one-on-one, maybe to a fault, because I've got kicked out by the club before. You know what I mean? Like in the stadium, they're like, Mr. Rossi, you need to leave now. It's 6 a.m. I'm like, but the crew is so cool, and those fans are still, they're hiding. Yeah, I'll stay and talk and fucking appreciate. But now I get to just be me and let them into my world. Way different than it used to be, and I fucking love it. I love it.
It's dope because people get to see a more intimate side of you, like you said. It's a more one-on-one, and it's that raw, unplugged vibe that you don't usually get. And now this quarantine has had an opportunity that you can really immerse yourself in just being alone. And I think personally, I come up with some of the best ideas when I'm just alone. And I think this quarantine has let a lot of us artists and musicians a good chance to really grow some great ideas.
I couldn't agree with you more. I don't think there's a real artist unless you have had the passion of being alone. If you haven't been alone, you ain't writing good fucking music. Period.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And I agree.
Yeah, and I was going to say, I feel like, at the beginning of everything, we kind of really didn't know, how long is this going to last? And for me personally, it was hard for me to have to pivot into this new mentality of like, okay, we need to find a new direction, a new way to do things. And Elgin and I, in addition to doing music, we also do these comic conventions, which, we love being on stage in front of crowds and we vibe off of that. And now everything's virtual. And so we're living in this virtual world, trying our best to thrive. And I think it's, it shows a lot about, especially how talented you are, that you have been able to thrive during a difficult time,
And praise God for that. And I love what you guys are doing. It is cutting edge. I feel like I'm watching anime. It's fucking awesome. I want to you know what I mean? I think in about a year, you guys are gonna have fucking virtual goggles. So I'm gonna be like, oh, your hair feels so nice.
Thank you.
He was talking
happening right now. Yeah, come on, kid. Come on. You know I was talking about Elgin.
We know.
But it's like you were saying, Lucas, like the true artists are gonna use this time, and the ones who come out of this thing alive are the ones who are meant to be here. Because man. A lot of people fall back on that crutch of depending on the crowd and the feedback of them. Like I'm a stand-up comedian myself, and I see a lot of comedians doing now Zoom shows, and they're everyone's finding their niche and making it work for them, and I think that's so awesome. And I look forward to seeing all of the art that people create. I want to hear your music that you've been creating. I can't wait.
Yeah, and it's not filtered anymore. Now you could fucking just look at your phone or fucking. This is the way I type, by the way.
Yeah.
You can just find whatever you want. You don't gotta drive to a club. You don't gotta Uber. You could just drink and sit. You know what I mean? You don't gotta.
I'm so good at that. Oh my God.
Oh my God. We should drink and sit sometime, dude.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
Elgin.
Yeah, we should all be drinking right now. But so obviously we've done our. Oh, here he goes. Cheers. We do our due diligence and we look into finding out about you and things like that. And one of the things I found was your recent video for Summertime, which we found on YouTube. And man, what a great video. You had like everybody in this video. It was so cool. So we were kind of curious, like how did that all-star video came about, how it came together?
I've been grinding it out since I was fucking 16, bro. And the one thing that I never veered from was just being real and a good person to everybody I met. I mean, I've fucked up a lot, but I've met so many amazing people musically, non-musically along my journey that have made me who the fuck I am, and every song I write, every decision I make is from a pastime, from something that I've walked through in life. And I've had the honor to befriend all these people over all these years. And, for one time this video, I was like, I just want my friends to be in it. And I just want us to have fun. Cause like this world's getting so fucking murky and fucking strange and scary. And a lot of people don't know how to, shit, I'm getting emotional. A lot of people have had some really fucked up times, dude. And I just wanted to give them just a few moments.
That fun vibe. Yeah, man. Because like you're saying, a lot of people don't know how to navigate those dark times. And, and the video, it shows a lot about you, that you have fun with everything you do. You look like you're having so much freaking fun. I would like, I want to hang out with this dude. He looks like so much fun.
We're going to sit and drink, Elgin.
At the end of the video, I remember like the final edit. You remember those little fucking, what are they called? Dandelions when they dry up. You blow them. I love that shit. Even as a kid and as a fucking dad, I still love that shit. And I saw a dandelion. I was like, I want to blow on that motherfucker. and then when the final edit of the video, I like sent it to a couple friends. and I was watching them like live as they saw, and they're like, I don't know about that end. It's a little. And I went, "Fuck yeah, dude!
It's going in there. Leave it.
Oh man!
Watch.
Upload
Who
it.
doesn't want to blow on a fucking dried up dandelion? That shit's fun as fuck, dude.
That's actually what I'm doing after this. Yeah.
I can't remember the last time I even saw one. If I saw one, I totally would do that because that's what I remember from being a kid.
Yes. Fuck yeah, dude.
Some of the best times are when we were kids, man. And you should never grow out of those fun stages of your life. I don't like to say I grow old. You grow up, you don't have to grow old. You know what I mean?
Well said, my friend. Well said.
For sure, brother.
Amen. Hashtag Dandelion Club. Lukas, you're getting so much love from your friends and fans who just really love the summertime video and just love you in general. I mean, there's so much love going on in this comment section right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, guys.
Well, you had mentioned before about Stage It, which obviously is giving you this opportunity to connect with your fans virtually. So has there been songs that maybe you either hadn't played in a while or never had the opportunity to play live that you've gotten to through Stage It?
Oh shit, that's a loaded question.
That's a good question. Wow.
That is. I think I may need a repeat on that. What the hell did you just say?
Songs that maybe you haven't. Yeah, songs that you haven't played in a while that now you've been able to through Stage It.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's given me a wonderful like reflect, you know, like stuff where I can actually sit and I don't gotta plan it out. I can like sit here in my studio and go, what? Like, I mean, I must have written, not to come off sounding fucking lame, but like I must have written about 10,000 songs in my life, which is crazy. Like, I mean, I shit you not, like I ain't gonna lie, I need a teleprompter. Like I need my lyrics because there's so much content in my brain. I'm a kind of a maniac in that way. But yeah, there's some songs where I forgot I wrote and riveting to sing again. And I mean, I've like broken down at the end of some songs on Stage It. Like, if it wasn't for the shades, I mean, you'd be like, that dude's crying. That dude's fucking crying, bro. You know what I mean? But that's the beauty of music. And that's a great question. Great question. Probably the coolest one I've fucking ever had, man. Hopefully I did well on that one. Shit, you stumped me, babe.
I liked it. I liked it.
We're trying.
A lot of the fans are talking about. I think one of the fans said that the Stage It shows have been their pandemic like saving grace, like your shows. I think one of your fans just commented that. The Stage It shows always such a great performance. Got us all through some tough times. Boom. That was Danielle. Man, you got fans. So many fans are showing you so much love right now. It's awesome, dude. Don't cry.
Thank you, guys. It is like it's a community that we've all built together. You know, Rossi Posse, I guess you call it. But
love that so much.
Yeah, one of them said that they're their fan family.
Absolutely. I fucking hate the word fan so fucking much. Like a fan is what you keep cool with, bro, when you're hot.
Oh, I can do
like these people are they're my life. Without them, I have no directive nor purpose to write music.
Yeah.
Period. There's no purpose.
That's awesome.
I mean, if I can't share my burdens and my hardships or my happiness with anyone else, I'm just a fucking island, and I don't want to be an island, bro.
That's beautiful, man. That's well said to you, my brother.
Yeah.
So Kit Kat's speechless, so I'm gonna take over.
Go ahead, Elgin. Go ahead.
But no, she was mentioning, you know, during your Stage It shows, have you had an opportunity to play some songs that you don't get to play? I'm curious to know if you can tell us about some of the new music that you're planning to release.
Oh yeah, I sent little cadet there a couple of tracks today. Hopefully you guys would be so kind as to, you know, if you want to spin one, or like you had my boys playing on the intro.
Yes.
You know,
do you want me to like play some of it through my phone, or is that weird?
as long as it don't sound like poo poo.
It shouldn't. It should sound okay. That like we tried to get it to play through the program, but there's no way to really like upload an MP3. Unfortunately, it would have to be like in a video form.
That's fine. I enjoy the conversation. You know, you could send that shit to like people you love, man, as long as it changes somebody's life.
All right.
I will.
If we don't get to hear it, at least would you mind just taking a moment to describe the music that's coming out, your new releases? Is this quarantine music? Are you making like a special like quarantine album, or like what's your plans for this next music that's coming out? What's the vibe?
Man, I've been quarantined my whole fucking life. I swear.
I believe it.
Now I feel like everyone's kind of getting on my tip. You know what I mean? I'm like, this is what it feels like.
It's like Bane. It's like Bane and Batman. You're in the darkness. I was born in the darkness. Like that's
kind of, but that would make me sound a little cheesy.
Cheesy? Oh, wait.
If I said it, it would have sounded way cheesier. When you said
that's
it,
why I said it. Yeah, I did it for you.
When you said it, I was like, that was awesome.
I'm the king of cheese.
No, yeah, man. My new music is it's always coming out. I write a song or two a day and record it. I do everything myself, which is kind of tiresome at times, but that's kind of the way I've conditioned myself. And it's really nothing I do or love doing more than taking care of my family and writing a song. Because if I can't write a song, I'm fucking useless, bro. You know, like just, I mean, I'm a pretty good hockey player. Can't skate. I'd choose music though. I'm decent at that. You know what I mean? I do my best.
That's awesome. Well, I know everyone's really excited to hear your new music, and thank you for sending it to me. Both songs that you sent to me, very different. I love the vibes of both of them. I'm trying to, like, you were asking me earlier which one I like better, and that was a very tough decision. But they were both wonderful, and thank you so much for sharing those with me.
Absolutely, absolutely. I knew that you would choose the harder edged one.
I guess that was just my mood in the moment. You know, like now, if you were to ask me, I would choose the other song. You know, it was my mood in the moment.
Oh, really? That's interesting. Interesting response. I like that. That's very candid and honest.
I try to be honest, but. Are you okay with us asking you some questions about your time on Rockstar Supernova?
Yeah, of course. I mean,
yeah, we're totally intrigued. We want to know so much about it because we're both like big TV fans, reality TV fans. Obviously, she's a musician. I'm a comedian. We love all that stuff. I've been on, reality TV, so let's kick it. So, like, let's talk about Rockstar. Did you actually watch the first season of Rockstar?
The one that I was on?
Well, Okay, so yours was okay. Let's back.
In excess, you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Okay. So as far as your season, like, did anyone encourage you to audition, or was it something that you already knew you wanted to do?
Yeah, I was living on the street in Montreal, like literally busking and living in an abandoned bowling alley in like minus 40-degree weather. Like sucked. Really fucking sucked at the end of my wits. And I got a call on my friend's phone, my guitar player. And it was my publisher friend, Barb Seaton. She was like, "Is Lukas there?" And he was like, yeah, Barb, what's that? And he like passed the phone. I was like, "Oh, hey, Barb." And it was just, she was like, there's this show, and it's Van Halen, I believe, and they're looking for a singer. And I was like, no, what? No. Like I'm not David Lee Roth, and no one can ever be David Lee Roth.
Right.
No fucking way. Just like no one can be Slash. Don't even try and fill the boots, because those boots just don't fucking fit. Mm-hmm. Even if they look good, they still don't fit. So I was like, no, that's cool, but thank you, like, for thinking about me, Barb. And then she called back a week later, and I was like, damn, I'm not into that style. And she was like, no, it's Tommy Lee, Jason Newsted from Metallica, and Gilby from Guns N' Roses. And I was like, Where's the audition, baby?
Oh man.
Wow. What an epic phone call that is.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, like how crazy was that? Like for her to like to call back and like it's just like it sticks in my mind to this day. Like wow. Fucking dude, I was like in a bowling alley freezing with newspapers on me and shit, dude. Like fucking and it was where we rehearsed. We had this little heater in the back room and we would just rehearse. It was my band at the time, Rise Electric, and we would just I just didn't give up. I fucking didn't give up, dude.
Awesome. You can't, man. You can't. When you have something that you truly believe is your godsend, like your reason to be, you got to just go for it.
You got it, man. And it always comes at rock bottom.
It's true. That's awesome. That's awesome, man.
Wow. So, wow. I remember watching your season literally like it was yesterday because it was everything that I loved. And one of the things that I'm curious about is obviously not every song can be approved to be, you know, sung live, copywriting and all that jazz. Was there any songs that you wanted to perform that you were unable to do so?
Ooh, good question.
No. The cool thing about Rockstar was I was surprised we got to do originals because usually shows, I mean, you don't see any shows anymore that let you do that. And I think that's it's a matter of like copyright and there's a lot of contracts to be signed and so on and so forth. But I think we were the end of the good shit lollipop. You know, we were the tail end. And I think why Mark Burnett went from Rockstar to The Voice was he was probably like, I can't fucking top that show. Fuck it, let's do another show with like spinning chairs and shit that are dope, but red shit.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a genius. I love him. Love him. But I mean, how do you beat? I mean, that was like American Idol on steroids, like just fucking rad with a real band and real artists, like from fucking Australia to Timbuktu to Canada. You know what I mean? Like, how do you harness that dopeness? That shit's just rad. Like, I'd watch it.
The thing that I connected the most is, you know, I was watching the American Idol shows, but I'm not the pop princess, right? Like I'm a rock and roller at heart. You know, I was raised on, you know, Janis Joplin and Led Zeppelin and like all that shit. And so when I saw Rockstar, you guys were me, you know, like if I was ever going to compete on something like that, I was like, you guys get it. Like, you're me, you know? And I feel like that's why
I did this interviews because of you, the way you are. Like, you're rad as fuck, dude.
Thanks.
You know, like, I love how you just fucking all colorful and glammy and fucking glad to be it. That's the way everyone should be, man. So go on, sorry.
No, thank you. Thank you for that compliment. I appreciate that. But yeah, I guess that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, dude, I love the confidence, man. You're so like, you believe in what you say. You're like from your toe to your head to your toe. Your vibe is just total positivity and like confidence, dude. And I think that's everybody should be that way. Unfortunately, you know, everyone isn't. But it definitely shines in your talent and your music. And were the other contestants like the same as you, or do you still keep in contact with any other contestants from the show?
Oh yeah, Toby Rand is like one of my best friends, man. Same birthday, which is just
nice.
I've never met anyone with the same birthday as me, because I recall going, if anyone has the same birthday as me, you're fucked up.
Wow.
You know, because you get fucked up on Christmas and birthday. Remember, you get the dual presents.
Yep.
So, you know what I mean? I'd have to console you and be like, I know how it feels. I know. But yeah, he's the cool shit. He also plays on stage. He's a phenomenal artist. I look up to him. Massive, massive talent. Never gave up. Never will give up. If you're watching, fuck you, T. I love your hooves. Little inside joke, but he'll get it.
He'll get it. And,
yeah, Delana was in the video. My video. Like I tried to get everybody I could in it, man. It's just awesome. That show changed my life, and I will forever be humble and honored to look back when I'm gray and old, and on my deathbed, I will thank the Lord and the earth for giving me that opportunity.
That's awesome, man. Very awesome.
Hell yeah. And we're thankful that you were given that opportunity because we were gifted with you.
True story.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Of course.
I try my best.
Well, okay. I guess one final question about all of that, putting it all together.
Yeah.
What would you say is like the biggest misconception about competing on a reality show? And maybe also the biggest misconception about being in a rock and roll band?
Wow, another fucking amazing question.
Oh.
That was a dually, by the way. Like my right side and my left are like working in tandem right now. The biggest misconception is it's all a setup. That I've heard that a lot. Like I heard from the get-go, like, oh, it's so obvious. Tommy loves Lukas. I guess, yeah, he did, but he probably wouldn't have liked me as much if I wasn't me.
You.
Mm-hmm.
You can't program destiny.
True.
You could program a program and do all the zeros and ones, but you can't fake that shit, you know? And you can't lie to the public, and you can't convince the public, because we all have our own minds, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what was the second question?
The misconception about being in a rock and roll band.
You don't need to be a fuck up, and you don't need to be a recluse. You don't need to be a drunk. You don't need to be a drug addict. You don't need to get high. You just need to fucking kick ass, and you need to believe in what you're doing, or else go do something else. You don't need to wear this shit. I just wear it because I love this shit.
It's you.
Yeah.
It's dope.
I wake up, I put eyeliner on because I fucking love to look delish.
I like to be a tasty dish.
That's right. I swear to God, yeah, dude. So, yeah, you don't need to like become something. You already are that. That's what a rock star is. That's what a rock and roll band is. Period.
Amen.
That's
Amen.
Awesome.
Whew. So, Elgin, why don't you ask another question? I'll ask another question, and then we'll go to the game.
Okay. Well, I was kind of curious because, I mean, you mentioned that you were a musician since you were 16. And, I mean, you've been doing music for over 20 years, maybe more. But do you recall, like, the first memory that you have of music, or the moment you knew that you were a musician? Like, for me personally, I knew I loved music when I was in 3rd grade, and they put a clarinet in my hand, and I started playing clarinet, and I knew, I was like, I love music. Like, do you have a moment like that in your childhood that you remember or you can recall?
I remember being at a show, one of my first live shows. I was terrified. I was probably awful, like just fucking ugh. But I looked out into the crowd. You know, the lights are like just blazing, so you can't see shit. And that's sometimes a good thing. As a performer, it's not good to make eye contact, because then you lose yourself. Then you break your character. You break your inner, what you're trying to put out. And then you start acting, and that's bullshit.
Right.
But the side of the stage was this lady in a wheelchair, and she was crying, and I didn't know her, and she went,
wow.
And I just was like, fuck the free beer, fuck the women, fuck the fame. This is the meaning of this is why I feel good now.
Wow. Like this is my purpose, to make that woman and people like that fucking smile. Put us like, that's awesome. Ooh. That's very beautiful, man.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah. That's,
I've never even told that story before, but funny, you guys are asking some pretty great questions. You know, usually these interviews are kind of bullshit, and you know, I don't like doing them, but thank you for having me, and I appreciate your candidness.
Well, we appreciate your candidness. And like the thing that I always like to tell guests is, we're not over here trying to be Howard Stern. We're not trying to be like, oh, tell us about that one time with that one, like I don't want to make anybody ever feel uncomfortable. I don't want to make anyone have to share something that they don't want to share. Elgin and I are just here to, make the most of our time on earth and connect with people like you.
Exactly.
And get to know you on a personal level,
Like we feel blessed. We feel blessed to be on this earth at this time, to be able to speak to you about your passion and why you're here. That's our passion. And we feel blessed to be here with you, man.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much, dude.
That's
funny you mentioned Howard Stern. Like he is a friend and a good friend of my wife, and he was probably the second best interview I've done.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
He didn't give a shit. Like, at least he says what's on his mind. He doesn't just run through the sheets, like anybody can Google shit, and like talk about shit that's endearing to their fans and who's watching. Yeah, whoop-de-fucking-do. But I don't want to watch shit unless there's some like grit and some real shit.
Fair enough.
We'd rather be playing Call of Duty, bro. Fucking like taking down motherfuckers, like,
I hope I wasn't insulting to Howard. If you're watching, Howard, my apologies. No, I love him. I just, I don't know. I just don't want to put anyone in an uncomfortable situation. So
no, not at all. Not at all.
It's all positive vibes. And like I said, Kid Cadet and we actually had a talk. We were like, we don't want to ask him any questions that anybody could just read off his Wikipedia. Like we want to have.
Oh, that's so rude. Dude, I did an interview one time and this dude was like, so you won Rockstar in Excess. How was that? And I was like,
first of all, bro.
Oh yeah, dude. I just turned that shit off.
Man.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? I'm such a big fan. Lucas. What? Yeah. Wow. That's bullshit. You can't get a fucking letter right in my name, bro. That's wrong.
That's wrong.
Okay.
You gotta prep for these things, people.
Yeah.
It's like me being like, so nice to meet you, Elgon.
Oh, it happens all the time.
Wait, tell him.
Okay, yeah, people mess my name up all the time. They're like Egon, Elgin, Eglin. The other day, this girl was like, Egg McMuffin.
Yeah.
Egg McMuffin.
It happens. But like we want to get to know you on a personal level, and like I think it's hard to research everything about every person's life. I mean, like we were saying, you can go on Wikipedia and I could be like, so in 1994 you did, but I would rather get to know you. And I think that's what your friends here, want to see as well. But
absolutely. Yeah. They want to see you being real and being yourself. And I don't think there would ever be an instance where you weren't being genuine. I feel like you're genuine through and through, dude.
Yeah, I have to be. I mean, my wife sometimes says it's to a fault, but I mean, I am who I am. And
personally, it's a fault I'm willing to live with.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that, bro. So true. So true. I'd rather be fucking real and fucking transparent than fucking just a block of fucking garbage. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
Well,
excuse my language, by the way. I don't know if this kids at home, earmuffs, guys, fucking plug your fucking ears.
They're learning a lot today. No, that's all right. But there's no censorship here.
Is this rated G?
Yeah, for great.
For gangsta, baby.
For groovy.
Yes.
Groovy. So our final question, and then we do have a game that we want to play, Lucas, which we're very excited about. But my final question to you, obviously, you've accomplished so much, in the music world. But I want to know, what is your biggest personal life accomplishment?
My son.
That's awesome. How old's your son?
Watching him grow up to be a young man is just mind blowing. He's like, Sometimes he's the craziest. Actually, all the time he's the craziest, just like his pop. But, you know, I remember being a kid and, you know, at my worst, thinking about what my dad thought about me, right? And going, fuck, I'll never have kids, man. If he's going to turn out to be like me, my dad must fucking be pissed. But the joy that I found, the selflessness of having my boy and seeing him grow, his changes and his everything is fucking mountainous. It's just such a wonderful, it's greater than any song. It's greater than any love. It's the epitome of why I fucking breathe now. Music takes a back seat.
I can agree with you 1,000%, man. When it comes to having, when you look in your little son's eyes, when I look at my son, it's just it's like I created that, and now I'm going to nourish that and make it the best thing that it ever could be. It's I love being a dad, dude. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, my man.
Hell yeah.
You know, even my fucked upness, he's kind of picking up, and I get angry. But when I walk away in the other room, I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna be rocking it. Oh, I love it.
It's dope, dude. It's so rad.
How old is he, Lucas?
He's 10.
He's
going
10?
Going on 21.
But does he realize like how cool his dad is?
You know, he doesn't really care. He like, you know, when I do my show, like I brought him, we played with Bon Jovi, this one show at a stadium, and he came and after the show, I was like, what'd you think? He was like, it was cool. Can you get me that skin in Fortnite?
I need V-Bucks, Dad.
Yeah, dude. I was like, oh, fuck. I try with mom, like, you know, he'll be playing and somebody will be dogging him on the headphones, like, you know, taking his guns and Fortnite or whatever. And he's like, this guy just pissed me off and stole my guns. And I was like, why don't you tell him how cool your dad is? And it don't work. He'd just turn to me and be like, you know, I think that ship has sailed, man. Hopefully one day he'll look back and be like, my dad is kind of dope, but I do my best as a papa.
That's awesome, man.
So do you play video games with him, or is Fortnite like more his thing?
Oh yeah, and he's way better. He's so fucking much better. Like, I don't get it. Kids, maybe I just gotta like shave my thumbs down so they're small kid thumbs, but
okay,
my thumbs are not nimble. The kids are just better. They're just fucking dope. You know what I mean? He's teaching me new words. Like, I don't know what the fuck yeet is.
Yeet. Oh, what is yeet? I don't know what it is either. Yeet.
Oh.
Yeet is the new, you know, when you win a game, when you say fuck. See, I don't even know the last cool word. It was like, yeah, something like that. But I heard him say yeet, and I was like, that's not the way you say that word, son. He's like, yeet. I'm like, and then I was hanging out with my neighbor the other day. He plays games and shit. And he was talking to his friend. He was like, yeet. I went, what the fuck does that mean, yeet? He was like, oh, that's when you win in the game. I was like, holy fuck.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like getting a dub. That's another word, a dub.
Interesting. Okay.
God, I feel so old right now.
I'm happy to know. I feel 10 years younger now that I'm going to run around saying yeet.
Yes, yeet. 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 Yeet.
Oh, man.
He's downstairs. He went, yeet.
That's amazing. Woo. Okay. So, Lucas, we have a game. It's a game of Would You Rather. There is no wrong answers. And I believe we should have some graphics to bring up on the screen. If we don't, that's fine. We'll read through them. Okay, so here they come. So if you want to elaborate on an answer, that's wonderful. If not, we'll move right along to the next one. But let's bring up this very first one. Elgin, do you want me to read the first one?
Go for it.
Okay. Would you rather only be able to listen to music from the 50s or only be able to listen to music from the 70s?
Oh, definitely 50s.
The 50s?
Oh yeah, dude, that's like the fucking delish.
Do you have a favorite artist from the 50s? Or is it just the vibe altogether?
Billie Holiday, is that 50-ish?
Yeah, for sure.
I'll take it.
That's my vote.
All right.
Nice.
Yeet. Let's go to the next one. Yeet.
Okay, would you rather listen to babies crying for 24 hours straight or listen to Yoko Ono singing for 24 hours straight?
I've never heard Yoko Ono.
Well, consider yourself lucky.
You know what? Probably because I don't know. Probably Yoko Ono. Because, dude, on an airplane, when I hear a baby cry, I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, it hits you different when you're a dad, right?
Oh, and I'm a producer. I have like really sensitive ears, dude. That high pitch shit. So I don't know. Maybe if her pitch is high, fuck both of them. No way.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Fair enough. All right. Here's the next one. Would you rather? Okay, let's say that you were gifted a time machine. Would you rather go back in time and attend the original Woodstock or attend Live Aid? Live Aid.
Just to see Freddie. Oh my God. What a fucking blessing that man was. Wow.
Amen. Yeah.
Just to be there for that moment. I'd jump in the seat with you, brother.
I would be the psycho fan, like crawling over the security guard, like, I know him. He's my uncle. You know, like some fucked up shit. Dude, look at that fucking
Lucas. Let's go. I got my time machine right here, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, there's your DeLorean.
Let's get out of here, brother.
Dude, we played we sold out Radio City Music Hall, and after the show, my assistant, he goes, Lucas, Michael J. Fox is downstairs in the green room, wants to meet you. I was like, fuck you. Yeah, right.
What?
No. Bro, I swear to fuck it on the Lord. I went downstairs after like 10 minutes of him going, bro, I'm serious. He wants to meet you. He's with his son. I went,
dude.
I went down and I spoke to him and his son. He was like, hi, it's Michael. He does wonderful show. My son is a massive fan. It was an amazing show. And I was just like,
yeah, right?
I was like, Marty, the fucking ambassador. Oh my God. Dude, it was the greatest moment of my life. Like,
wow,
bro, if I had a skateboard, I would have fucking flipped it up. Please sign that, please.
Dude.
I hit him up on Twitter like about 5 years ago, and it was the wrong Twitter, and I was so bummed out he didn't hit me back. But then I realized people could start multiple accounts.
Yeah.
Yes. So many clone accounts.
Dude. Oh man, it was the greatest ever, bro.
That is amazing.
I got to host a panel for Christopher Lloyd maybe about a year or two ago. But the big moment for me was that my dad got to be there and meet Christopher and watch the panel. So that was like really emotional for me. Yeah,
that is amazing. So cool, dude. Holy
what a legend. I know.
Yes, dude.
Oh, man. Whew. All right, next one. Elgin?
Here we go. All right, would you rather play an entire song with your guitar out of tune or perform a song with your monitor half a beat behind?
Oh, fuck.
Tough.
Oh, yeah, a song with the monitor half beat behind, because I just go by ear. Fuck the monitors.
You just take it out.
I'll kick them off stage. Fuck that shit. Okay. You know? But a guitar, you can't. How you gonna sing when your shit's all out of tune? It's gonna be like doubly as fucked.
Then you sound like Yoko Ono. That's what happens. But all right, here's the next one. Would you rather write a concept album about superheroes or write a concept album about aliens?
Superheroes. I love the Marvel universe.
Okay. Yes, I was gonna say, are you Marvel or DC? I'm happy you said Marvel first.
Yes, DC is just like it's like Cracker Jacks compared to Marvel. Marvel
knows what they're doing, man.
Yeah. They really do.
In America, man, that's America's ass, baby.
That's America's ass.
Hell yeah.
Have either of y'all gotten a chance to watch WandaVision yet?
I have.
Have you, Lucas? Yeah?
You're not liking it.
No.
I didn't fucking get it.
I don't get it. Thank you. Finally.
We're not supposed to yet, I don't think.
I don't get it yet.
No, that's what my wife was saying. Like, just wait, it'll hit you, and like you'll find out. And I was like, do you know? And she's like, no. I went, but it's been fucking an hour. Like,
yeah, I think it's gonna come together on the final episode. I think it's all gonna. But I'm that type of person that needs to like know everything, so I've been looking up the theories. So I'll keep my mouth shut.
Isn't that like being in a shitty relationship for a long time and then just saying it'll get better right at the end?
Yeah, when you die. You're not in it anymore.
Yeah, you're like, I'm not gonna be like, fuck yeah, I'm in, babe. Let's do this. Yes.
All right, fair enough.
Let's drag this out for 10 years and fucking we'll end it beautifully. But let's make all of it garbage. Yeah, like fuck that.
Fair enough. Do you have a favorite Marvel superhero or supervillain?
Captain America is kind of the man, dude. And Black Panther, may he rest in peace. What a tragedy that was. What an amazing, amazing actor. Amazing.
Yeah. Chadwick, yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does, man. Rest in peace.
Rest in power. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
whew. All right. Here's the next one. LJ?
All right, here we go. Would you rather always talk in rhyme or always talk in song?
Oh,
or always sing in song, I guess.
I gotta choose talking rhyme. I think I kind of live that life. I mean, you know what I mean? And it's involuntary. I mean, I'm a songwriter, so sometimes it's to a fault. Like, you know, I rhyme too much. Why does every second line have to be like the same sounding as the other dude? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And talking song that would be fucking brutal.
Right?
That'd be annoying all the time. You're at Chipotle. Can I get a burrito bowl?
Oh, Elkin, baby.
Yes, good to see ya.
Ow! All right. All right, here's the next one. Would you rather perform with the artist of the first album you ever bought or perform with the first artist you ever saw live?
Wow.
Well, definitely door number one. Perform with the artist, the first album I ever bought.
What was it?
Stone Temple Pilots. I believe it was, yeah, their first record. And the reason I don't pick perform with the first artist I ever saw live, no offense to him, because he was part of like my life in that moment of my life, Vanilla Ice. Thank you.
Wow.
I'm gonna pat myself on the fucking back for that. That was good.
Did he do the ninja rap?
I can't recall, dude. I was so young, and stadium was fucking packed and shit. I just remember I had a Raiders hat on.
Nice.
I was like sucking my cheeks in. I was like fucking trying to get all the moves down with my best friend. We were like, "Can you see him?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "Can you see him?" I was like, "No."
So we're here.
That's right. That's right, dude.
You're in the building.
It was awesome. It was awesome. Both were awesome.
Awesome. Elgin?
All right, here we go. Would you rather star in the last movie you watched or star in the last TV show you watched?
The last TV show.
What was it?
The Crown. I want to be the fucking Queen of England, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking, I'll put that shit on. It looks so good.
There you go. Hell
you know
yeah.
Fucking, oh, it'd be so rad, dude. And you don't even have to say shit as the queen. Even if you're angry, you just go, no.
No.
You don't even got to get emotional.
No.
Just fucking just say yes or no. And then everyone's like, okay, cool. Fuck yeah, we'll handle this shit.
Off with her head.
All hail the queen. Mm-hmm.
No, she don't even have to say that. She just goes, and you're fucked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now bring me another goblet of mead.
Mead sounds delicious right now. Oh, man. All right. Lukas, we have one final one. Okay, our final would you rather. Would you rather write a song about the last text that you sent or write a song about the last meal that you ate?
The last text. Because I don't really eat a lot, so it'd be a fucking short-ass song, dude.
Food.
Yeah, it'd be like, McDonald's cheeseburger, baby. Done.
It's not even. It's a jingle. At that
point. A jingle.
No, yeah, and no fries. I don't even like fries, so it'd just be burger, baby, and then wait for the applause. Hopefully.
Here it is.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Boom.
Yo. Brilliant. That was fun. Thank you, Lukas.
So fun.
Oh man. So thank you. But before we wrap this up, is there any final thoughts that you want to leave us with?
Yeah, I just want to tell everybody out there, don't let life get you down, man. I know somebody's watching right now and you're wondering what the fuck and why shit is dark and scary, and it doesn't have to be, man. It's just turn around. Just turn around. Stop looking that way and look that way. And fuck, if I can help you in any way, may God bless you and love y'all. For real.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better myself, brother. Also, I mean, obviously people can find you at lukasrossi.com. Do you have any other things that you want to plug before you leave? Say anything else to the fans?
Just I love you guys, man. Be well and love each other and your families. Rock shit, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Before we wrap this up, I'm gonna go over the upcoming guests that we have this week, next week, the rest of the we're almost in February. So on Thursday, we have Josh Petersdorf, who is the voice of Roadhog from Overwatch. On Friday, we're so honored to welcome back Glenn Sobel, who is the drummer for Alice Cooper and Hollywood Vampires. Next Tuesday, we have Casey Jost from Practical Insider. And then also in February, we have Edward Furlong from Terminator 2, Corey Taylor, of course, from Slipknot, Stone Sour. And we're welcoming back Icarus Bell on February 16th. And I know that they want you to join them, Lukas. So I hate to put you on the spot, but if you want to join us again, I know we would be honored to have you join us.
Twist my fucking rubber arm, dude. Dude, Glenn Sobel's dope as shit, man. He's awesome. And so is like, those are my boys, man. You guys just holler at me and I'd love to bounce on here with y'all, man.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, from all of us here at Talk Culture to you, Elgin, thank you so much for your first night of co-hosting. I really appreciate the opportunity being part of the show. And I mean, it couldn't have been a better show here with Lukas. Thank you for my first show. Appreciate it, man. Awesome. And Lukas, thank you so much again. Superman, Kid Cadet. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. On that note, we'll see you guys on Thursday. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Please be safe. Bye, guys.